Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel IELTS by Neil. Today we are going to discuss one of the very complicated topic for the English grammar and IELTS writing, that is the difference between complex sentence, a compound sentence, and also what is a simple sentence. Many students, they have problem with these sentences. They're confused between how to make a complex sentence, how to make a compound sentence, and what actually each sentence contains. So in this video we will discuss what are the components of compound and complex sentence and how to make it and how to identify the complex and compound sentences. Okay, so after watching this video, I hope all your questions related to the complex and compound sentence would be clear. So let's begin with what is a complex sentence. So our first thing is complex. So complex sentence contains subordinate clause. This is a special word, okay? I will explain you. Do not get confused with these special names or special words, okay? You have been using them regularly. It's just that you don't know, okay? So do not get confused with the clause, subordinate, coordinate, okay? These are just the special names given to some words. Okay, now before we get on to subordinate clause, let's see what is clause. So clause, it's a combination of subject and a verb. For example, she runs. She is a subject, runs is a verb. He rides a bike. Rides a bike, subject, verb. Okay. However, clause doesn't have to make sense. Okay. A sentence have to make sense. So remember this. So for now, let's move on to the next slide, but I will be explaining it in detail in the coming slides, so do not worry. Okay, I'm gonna make it real simple for you. So in the next slide, let's see what are subordinate clause. Subordinate clauses. Okay, let's take an example number 1 and 2. Because she runs, when he rides a bike. So this is a clause, okay, and this word here, because and when, these are the subordinate conjunction. So if we add a word has to be subordinate conjunction to any clause, it's called subordinate clause. Okay, so subordinate conjunction plus clause will be subordinate clause. Okay, again I'm saying do not get confused with this subordinate clause or conjunctions, these special words. You have been using all the sentences already. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you like how to identify and what are these special word means. So until now you have done a complex sentence. Okay, what is a complex sentence? It will have subordinate clause. Okay, now what is subordinate clause? It is the combination of subordinate conjunction and a clause. And what is a clause? Is subject plus verb. Okay, now let's move on to the slide, how to identify a complex sentence. So when we're talking about complex sentence, so it's a sentence is a group of words which starts with subordinating conjunction or relative pronoun. So any sentence starts with these two will be a complex sentence. Okay, talk about this in detail and with examples in the coming slides. So Do not worry about this, okay? Let's begin with simple sentence. So here, two simple sentences are given. Number one is Daniel plays basketball. This is the first sentence. And other students prefer football. This is the second simple sentence. Now, how do we make a compound sentence with the help of these two simple sentences? So these are two simple sentences given, and how do we make a compound sentence? Okay, so it is very easy to make compound sentence. Whenever you are given two simple sentences, you just need to add a coordinating conjunction. Okay, remember this. In compound sentence, coordinating conjunction, and in complex sentence, subordinating conjunction. So do not get confused, okay? Complex sentence, subordinating conjunction; compound sentence, coordinating conjunction. Okay? Now, in the next slide, we're going to talk what is coordinating conjunction. Let's see what is coordinating conjunction and how many there are. So these small connecting words are coordinating conjunctions, okay? So there are total 8 coordinating conjunctions, and how we can learn them, I'll give you a simple formula. Just remember this word, boys fan. Okay, each word stands for one coordinating conjunction. Okay, so but, or, yet, so, for, and, nor. So whenever you see two simple sentences connected by any of these words, that is compound sentence. Okay, I hope compound sentences are clear to you. So again, I'm going to repeat it. One simple sentence plus one more simple sentence, and if we add coordinating conjunction, will give you compound sentence. Please be clear, I'm repeating this again. Compound sentence will have coordinating conjunction, and complex sentence will have subordinating conjunction. These coordinating and subordinating are nothing, just the special words given to the words, okay? So do not get confused. I'm very sure that you must have been using all these words before, but it's just that you did not know that they are called coordinating conjunctions, okay? So compound sentences are clear. Let's move back to the complex sentence. Again, to start with complex sentence, any sentence that starts with subordinating conjunction and a relative pronoun, these are called complex sentence, okay? And compound sentence was coordinating conjunction. Two simple sentence plus one coordinating conjunction will give you a compound sentence. And complex sentence, it starts with subordinating conjunction or relative pronoun. So let's see what are subordinating conjunction and how many there are and how many relative pronoun we have. Here is the list of some of the subordinating conjunction. I'm sure you have been using these words regularly in your writing and in your speaking. It's just that you did not knew the word subordinating conjunction. Okay, so all of these words, whenever we use them or whenever any sentence begins with any of these words, is called complex sentence. Okay, now let's have a look how many are relative pronoun we have. So here are some relative pronoun that is given: who, which, that, where, those. So these are some relative pronouns. Okay, today I'm not going to cover the relative pronoun. I would be covering the subordinating conjunction today. So let's take an example with subordinating conjunction. So these two sentences are given. Daniel likes to play basketball. This is first simple sentence. Others prefer football. Second simple sentence. So as we have done before, if you want to make a complex sentence and compound sentence, we have to do two things. For compound sentence, we simply add the connectors like but, okay, that we have discussed before. So let's take an example of this sentence here. So again, we have taken two simple sentences, that is, Daniel likes to play basketball and others prefer football. So here a contraster needs to be used. So let's see what we can use here. So out of this, all of this list, we can use this, although here, or whereas is again a contraster we can use here. So to make a complex sentence, if we use although, Daniel likes to play basketball, and put a comma here, others prefer football. So this is a complex sentence. So subordinating conjunction plus a comma plus two simple sentence will give you complex sentence. Okay, here is I've done classification of subordinating conjunctions. Like when we are talking about time, we have to use these ones. When we are talking about contraster, we have to use these ones here. And if we are giving any reasons, these ones are to be used. And if we are conditional, if we are talking about conditional, these are to be used. So you just need to learn these subordinating conjunctions. Okay, let's do an exercise to identify which sentences is. First one is, because Kyla has so much climbing experience, we asked her to lead our group. So because and comma, as you know, it will be a complex sentence. Okay, number two, you and I need piano lessons. So no conjunctions are being used here, so it will be a simple sentence. I planned to go to hockey game, comma, but I couldn't get tickets. This is a conjunction. This is a coordinated conjunction. So it will be a compound sentence. Next one, Dorothy likes white water rafting, comma, but she also enjoys kayaking. So will be again a compound sentence because it is coordinating conjunction is used to add two simple sentences like here. Okay, so again, for compound sentence, coordinating conjunction. For complex sentence, subordinating conjunction. Okay, remember these two rules. Okay, I hope the things are clear to you about complex, compare, and simple sentences. If you have any questions related to the IELTS preparations, please do let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for your time. See you next time.